The year 2026 isn't just another year, it's a turning point, packed with karmic shifts and transformative opportunities. Three major planetary events are set to redefine the path for all of us, bringing fated changes to our love lives, careers, and personal growth. The entire vibe of our lives is about to change. A historic conjunction kicks off a new 36-year cycle. The planet of dreams enters a new sign for the first time in over 160 years, and the great expander, Jupiter, moves through three different signs, bringing blessings and growth to totally new areas of your life. This isn't a year for sitting on the sidelines. It's a year that calls for spiritual alignment and brave choices. In this video, we'll break down what these powerful energies mean for your zodiac sign. We'll decode the stars to give you a comprehensive overview of your love life, career, finances, and health so you can navigate the big changes ahead. For the most complete picture, I always recommend watching the predictions for your rising, sun, and moon signs. Now let's get into it. Aries, March 21st to April 19th. Aries, your year begins with a cosmic bang. The single most important event for you is the monumental conjunction of Saturn, the planet of structure, and Neptune, the planet of dreams, which becomes exact in your very own sign on February 20th, 2026. This is a new beginning on a whole new level. For years, you might have felt like you were wading through fog. Your ambitions were there, but the path forward was hazy. Well, that fog is lifting, and you're being asked to take your most cherished dreams and anchor them into reality. This conjunction in your first house of self and identity is all about practical idealism. It's time to build something real from your visions. Love and relationships. With Neptune, the planet of unconditional love, igniting your sign, your approach to relationships is infused with a new level of spiritual courage and intuition. You're learning to lead with your heart in a way that's both bold and compassionate. For singles, this energy can attract partners who are drawn to your powerful new sense of purpose. For those in partnerships, it's a time to co-create a new vision for your future, one that feels true to your soul. But with Saturn, the planet of reality, also in your sign for most of the year, reality checks are guaranteed. You'll be asked to see your relationships for what they truly are, not just what you wish they were. Career and finances. That Saturn-Neptune conjunction is your cue to get serious about your soul's work. A mission that truly matters deserves your focused effort. This isn't a year for scattered energy. It's about precision and smart strategy. Pluto moving through your 11th house of community is transforming your network. The people you connect with now are crucial for your long-term success. Financially, Jupiter's journey brings waves of opportunity. Until June 2nd, it moves through your 3rd house of communication, making it a great time for contracts, sales, and learning new skills that boost your income. From June 2nd to October 31st, Jupiter enters your 4th house of home, which could bring financial benefits through real estate or family. Then, from October 31st onward, Jupiter blazes into Leo, your 5th house of creativity, promising your rewards for your unique talents. Health and wellness. Saturn's presence in your sign demands discipline. This transit brings a heightened awareness of your physical limits and energetic boundaries. You may feel the call to start new routines, a stricter diet, or a more consistent fitness plan. Neptune can sometimes bring sensitivities, so listen to what your body is telling you. This is an excellent year to explore spiritual wellness practices like meditation or yoga to keep your fiery energy grounded and centered. Aries, 2026 is the year you become the architect of your dreams. The universe is asking you to step into a new identity that is both visionary and grounded. Build the structures, trust your intuition, and lead with courage. Your new beginning is officially here. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. Taurus, get ready for a full-scale evolution. The year 2026 is about a major shift in your wealth and a complete restructuring of your career path. The two most disruptive planets, Pluto and Uranus, are hitting the most public and foundational angles of your chart, making sure that life won't look the same by the end of the year. This is your moment to innovate, let go of old definitions of security, and build a future that is authentically yours. Your career is where Pluto is doing its deepest work. Moving through your 10th house of career, Pluto is driving a long-term overhaul. You may feel a pull to change careers, launch a game-changing business, or step into a role with much more power. At the same time, Uranus, the Great Awakener, finishes its transit through your sign and moves into your second house of finances for a long stay on April 26th. This shift brings financial innovation and unexpected new ways to make money. You're being pushed to find new talents and redefine your relationship with money. Love and relationships. After years of potential surprises, you're craving more stability in your relationships. As the chaos of Uranus in your sign fades, you can finally build a more solid foundation for emotional connection. For much of the year, the North Node is in Pisces in your 11th house of friendships, urging you to find your tribe. Then, on July 26th, the North Node shifts into Aquarius, activating your 10th house of public life. Your partnerships might become more public, or you could find a powerful connection with someone you meet through work. Health and wellness. With Saturn's transit through your 12th house of the subconscious starting February 13th, inner healing is a must. This asks for discipline in your spiritual and mental health practices. It's time to face hidden fears and release old patterns. Uranus's final days in your sign might still bring some nervous tension, so grounding practices are key. Once it moves into Gemini, the focus shifts to how you nourish your body. Taurus, 2026 is your year to embrace reinvention. You are rebuilding your life from the ground up, from your career to your finances. Trust the process even when it feels disruptive. You're stepping into a more powerful and prosperous version of yourself.
Gemini, June 21st to July 20th. Gemini, your natural curiosity becomes your superpower in 2026. This year is a complete metamorphosis where your desire to learn and adapt guides you into new roles and exciting life chapters. The biggest news for you is the arrival of Uranus, the planet of surprise, into your very own sign. After a quick preview in 2025, Uranus settles into Gemini for a 7-year stay starting on April 26, 2026. This is your personal revolution. Get ready to break free from old labels and show the world who you're becoming. Career and finances. Uranus in your first house of identity electrifies your personal brand. This transit supports radical authenticity and can bring sudden opportunities that align with your most innovative ideas. You'll be drawn to cutting-edge fields, tech, and jobs that give you freedom. Jupiter, your ruling planet's bestie, starts the year in your sign, bringing luck and expansion until June 2nd. This is your golden window to launch projects and pitch your big ideas. From June 2nd to October 31st, Jupiter moves into your second house of income, promising a significant financial boost. This is a time of reward for all the growth you've been doing. Love and relationships. Your relationships get a jolt of fresh energy. Uranus in your sign can make you feel more restless, so it's important to communicate your need for intellectual stimulation with your partner. For singles, you might find yourself attracted to unconventional people or relationship styles. The eclipses of 2026 also bring fated moments. A total solar eclipse in Leo on August 12th lights up your third house of communication, potentially bringing a major conversation that changes everything. A partial lunar eclipse in Pisces on August 28th hits the very top of your chart, which could impact a relationship connected to your career. Health and wellness. With Uranus in your sign, your nervous system may feel more active than usual. It's essential to find healthy outlets for this electric energy to avoid burnout. For most of the year, Saturn will be in Aries, your 11th house of friendships and future hopes. This can bring a more serious tone to your social life, asking you to be more discerning about who you give your energy to. Practices that calm the mind, like breath work or spending time in nature, will be especially helpful. Gemini, 2026 is your personal renaissance. You are being encouraged to break the mold and express your unique genius. Trust your curiosity, embrace the unexpected, and allow yourself to evolve. The world is waiting for your brilliant ideas. Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. Cancer, 2026 is a year of profound personal expansion and heart-centered blessings. The most significant astrological gift for you arrives on June 2nd, when lucky Jupiter enters your sign where it is exalted. Jupiter will stay in Cancer until October 31st, showering your first house of self with confidence, wisdom, and opportunities for growth in every part of your life. This is your glow-up period, a time to come out of your shell and shine. Love and relationships. Your love life is set to blossom under Jupiter's warm glow. For single Cancers, the period from June to October is a golden window to meet someone special. You will be radiating warmth and confidence, drawing in people who appreciate your nurturing spirit. For those in relationships, this is a time of deep emotional fulfillment. You'll feel more optimistic and generous, which can heal old wounds and strengthen your bond. The North Node's shift into Aquarius on July 26th activates your 8th house of intimacy, encouraging deeper soul-level connections. Career and finances. Your career is set for a major structural shift. On February 13th, Saturn, the planet of discipline, moves into Aries, your 10th house of career, for a multi-year stay. This is a time to build a lasting professional legacy with focused effort. You may take on more responsibility, but it comes with the potential for great authority. Jupiter's transit through your sign enhances your natural talents, which can lead to recognition. Financially, the second half of the year looks bright as Jupiter's influence can bring about an expansion of assets, including the possibility of buying a new home or renovating. Family support will be a strong source of security all year. Health and wellness. Health requires some attention this year. With Saturn now at the top of your chart, the pressure to perform can be draining. Avoid overextending yourself and listen to your body's need for rest. Jupiter's entry into your sign from June onward will bring a surge of vitality and optimism, which will have a wonderfully positive effect on your overall health. Just be mindful of Jupiter's tendency to overdo things. Cancer, 2026 is your year to flourish. The universe is giving you a cosmic boost of luck and confidence. Focus on building your career with integrity. Open your heart to love and nurture your home. This is a time of abundance, joy, and emotional fulfillment.
Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. Leo, get ready for your main character moment. 2026 is a breakout year where your career, creativity, and personal presence are all set for a major expansion. A spectacular total solar eclipse in your sign on August 12th signals a fated new beginning. But the grand finale of the year is the arrival of magnanimous Jupiter into your sign on October 31st, kicking off a year-long glow-up that amplifies your natural radiance and confidence. Love and relationships. Jupiter's move into your first house in late October brings a magnetic quality to your personality, making you utterly irresistible. For singles, this is a prime time to meet someone exciting. For couples, this energy encourages more fun and adventure. A romantic surprise or a big relationship milestone could happen around the August eclipse. With the North Node shifting to Aquarius, your 7th house of partnership on July 26th, relationships become a key area for soul growth. You're learning what it means to be an equal partner. Career and finances. This is your year to shine professionally. Jupiter's journey through Cancer from June 2nd to October 31st activates your 12th house, helping you clear out old baggage and prepare for your big debut. Then, when Jupiter enters your sign on October 31st, major career opportunities and recognition are on the horizon. The August 12th solar eclipse in your sign can act as a cosmic launch pad for a new career path or a major project. Financially, your approach is forward-thinking. New income opportunities may arise, and you'll be focused on long-term growth. Health and wellness. Your overall health looks good, but the key is balance. With so much expansive energy, there's a risk of burning out, which could lead to exhaustion. Your physical and mental energy will increase dramatically in the second half of the year as Jupiter enters your sign.
To manage this high-octane energy, incorporate grounding activities like yoga, meditation, and spending time outdoors. Leo, 2026 is your year to take center stage. The universe is spotlighting you, offering opportunities for major growth in your career, relationships, and personal expression. Embrace your confidence, lead with your heart, and don't be afraid to shine your brightest. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgo, 2026 brings a full systems upgrade to your life. This is a year of profound overhaul, where the very fabric of your daily existence gets rewoven. The driving force is powerhouse Pluto in Aquarius, settling into your 6th house of daily routines, work, and health for a long stay. This transit is about total reinvention from the inside out, asking you to release old habits and embrace a more authentic and efficient way of living. Love and relationships. With the South Node in your sign until July 26th, you are in a major period of letting go. You're shedding outdated identities and relationship patterns, particularly the tendency towards perfectionism. This makes space for a more authentic connection with others. After a total lunar eclipse in your sign on March 3rd, you may experience a major emotional breakthrough in a key relationship, bringing clarity and closure. For most of the year, the Saturn-Neptune conjunction lands in your 8th house of intimacy and shared resources, bringing both reality checks and spiritual depth to your deepest connections. You're learning to merge with others in a way that is both practical and soulful. Career and finances. Your work life is undergoing a complete transformation. Pluto in your 6th house is pushing you to revolutionize your job and your approach to service. This is an excellent time for upskilling, especially in fields related to tech, health, or data. You may feel a pull to leave a conventional job for something with more purpose. Financially, Jupiter brings blessings through your career and community. Until June 2nd, Jupiter is in your 10th house of career, bringing expansion and recognition. From June 2nd to October 31st, it moves into your 11th house of networks, where your greatest opportunities will come from the people you know. Health and wellness. Your health is a primary focus in 2026. Pluto's transit through your 6th house encourages a deep dive into your physical and mental health routines. You may explore alternative healing methods or use technology to support your well-being. The key is to release control and perfectionism, which can be a major source of stress. The South Node in your sign until late July reinforces this, asking you to let go of self-criticism and embrace self-compassion. Setting firm boundaries around work is essential for your vitality. Virgo, 2026 is your year to reinvent yourself. You're upgrading your life from the mundane to the magical. By transforming your daily routines and releasing the need for perfection, you are creating a life that is not only more efficient, but also more soulful and authentic.
Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. Libra, get ready for a breakout year for your career and your creativity. 2026 is about finding your people, scaling your projects, and making a name for yourself. Your strength lies in your connections, and this year, you're building a community that matches your vision. The most profound changes are happening in your 5th house of creativity and self-expression, where transformative Pluto is settling in for a long stay. Love and relationships. Your love life becomes a source of creative inspiration. With Pluto in your 5th house, your approach to romance is deepening, becoming more intense and transformative. You're seeking soul-level connections, not superficial ones. For singles, a powerful magnetic attraction could lead to a life-changing romance. The big story, however, is Saturn moving into your 7th house of partnership on February 13th for a multi-year stay. This brings a serious and disciplined approach to your one-on-one connections. You are building the relationship habits that are healthy and sustainable. Career and finances. Your career is poised for major growth, especially in the second half of the year. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, spends the first part of the year in your 9th house, broadening your horizons through travel or education.
Then, from June 2nd to October 31st, Jupiter moves to the very top of your chart, your 10th house of career and public honor, for a year-long stay. This brings huge recognition, success, and opportunities for advancement. A spectacular total solar eclipse on August 12th in your 10th house also acts as the catalyst for this ascent. You might be pushed into a leadership role or finally get visibility for your hard work. Health and wellness. With Pluto in your 5th house of fun and Saturn now in your 7th house of others, finding balance is key. You need to create structure in your life that allows for both play and partnership. Your health is directly tied to the health of your relationships this year. The happier your connections, the more vital you'll feel. Listen to your body and prioritize consistency over intensity in your wellness routines. Libra, 2026 is your year to expand your influence and share your creative gifts. By building the right team and committing to your vision, you can achieve incredible success. Trust in your creative power and let your community lift you higher. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpio, 2026 is a year of powerful career developments and profound inner healing. You're stepping into the spotlight professionally while doing deep work on your emotional foundations. The major astrological story for you is the dance between Pluto, your ruler, at the base of your chart, and the eclipses in Jupiter at the top of your chart, creating a dynamic tension between your private and public worlds. Career and finances. Your career is set to accelerate in a big way. From June 2nd to October 31st, Jupiter transits your 9th house, expanding your horizons, but the real fireworks begin on October 31st when Jupiter enters Leo, your 10th house of career and public honor, for a year-long stay. This brings huge recognition, success, and opportunities for advancement. A spectacular total solar eclipse on August 12th in your 10th house also acts as the catalyst for this ascent. You might be pushed into a leadership role or finally get visibility for your hard work. Love and relationships. With transformative Pluto in your 4th house of home and family, your closest relationships are undergoing a deep evolution. Old emotional patterns and family dynamics are surfacing to be healed. This is a time for radical honesty with yourself and your loved ones. The North Node's shift into Aquarius on July 26th, also in your 4th house, signals that your path to growth lies in creating a new kind of emotional security and reinventing what family means to you. Health and wellness. The intense inner work you're doing requires you to prioritize your mental and emotional health. Creating a peaceful home environment is crucial. The Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries lands in your 6th house of health, bringing a new focus on creating disciplined, sustainable wellness routines. You may be drawn to practices that merge physical discipline with spiritual awareness, like martial arts or a dedicated yoga practice. Scorpio, 2026 is a year of climbing to new professional heights while healing your innermost foundations. Embrace the call to leadership, but don't neglect the deep emotional work being asked of you. By healing your roots, you build a stronger platform from which to rise. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius, your adventurous spirit is being called to a higher purpose in 2026. While your heart craves novelty, this year demands a more focused approach. The universe is asking you to choose a mission that matters and apply your incredible energy with intention. The major news for you is the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in fellow fire sign Aries, activating your 5th house of creativity, romance, and true self-expression. Love and relationships. Your love life is set to be both magical and serious. The Saturn-Neptune conjunction in your 5th house is a powerful combination for manifesting the romance of your dreams, but it requires work. You're learning to be disciplined in your creative and romantic pursuits. For singles, a significant soulmate-level connection is possible, but it will test you. For couples, this is a time to get serious about joy and co-create a life that is both fun and sustainable. Plus, Jupiter, your ruler, starts the year in your 7th house of partnership, bringing blessings to your relationships until June 2nd. Career and finances. A mission that matters deserves focused effort. This year, career success depends on your ability to channel your expansive vision into a concrete strategy. Pluto in Aquarius is transiting your third house of communication, transforming how you express your ideas. You are developing a more powerful and influential voice. Financially, Jupiter brings significant growth. From June 2nd to October 31st, it transits your eighth house of shared resources, which can bring benefits through partners or investments. Then, from October 31st onward, Jupiter enters Leo, your ninth house of travel and expansion, opening doors for international opportunities that can boost your income. Health and wellness. With Saturn imposing its discipline on your fifth house of play, it's important to find a balance between work and fun. Don't let your responsibilities extinguish your inner fire. Structuring your leisure time can actually make it more fulfilling. This is about taking your joy seriously. Prioritizing both play and rest will be key to your vitality this year. Sagittarius, 2026 is about channeling your adventurous spirit into a tangible legacy. By choosing a path with heart and applying disciplined effort, you can turn your biggest dreams into reality. Focus your fire and you will create something truly meaningful. Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorn, your relationship with security and money is undergoing a seismic shift in 2026. The year brings major changes to your finances and foundations as you begin a long-term transformation of your material world. The primary architect of this change is powerhouse Pluto, which is settling into your second house of income and values, demanding a total redefinition of what wealth means to you. Career and finances. This is the start of a multi-year journey of financial transformation. With Pluto in your second house, you may discover new talents or develop innovative income streams you'd never considered. Your entire value system is being restructured. This isn't just about making more money, it's about aligning your resources with your soul's purpose. Jupiter, the planet of growth, brings luck through your partnerships. From June 2nd to October 31st, Jupiter will be in Cancer, your seventh house of marriage and business alliances, a highly favorable time. Then, from October 31st, it moves into your eighth house of joint finances, potentially bringing a windfall through a partner or a successful investment. Love and relationships. Your partnerships are a source of great blessing this year. The key is to form alliances that amplify your reach, not just in love, but in your creative and professional life too. Finding the right counterpart can multiply your impact. Jupiter's transit through your seventh house from June to October is a golden period for getting engaged, married, or signing a significant business partnership.
Health and wellness. With Pluto shaking up your resources and Saturn restructuring your home life, your sense of security is being tested. This can be stressful, so finding healthy coping mechanisms is key. The North Node's transit through your second house from July 26th onward links your self-worth directly to how you care for your physical body. This is a year to invest in your health as you would a valuable asset.
Capricorn, 2026 is the year you redefine wealth and security on your own terms. By letting go of old financial structures and embracing innovative ways of building value, you are creating a more authentic and sustainable foundation for your future. Trust the transformation.
Aquarius, January 20th through February 18th. Aquarius, this is your power year. In 2026, the atmosphere around your life changes for good as transformative Pluto finally settles into your sign for a long-term stay. The distance you may have kept between yourself and the world begins to vanish. This is the end of isolation and the beginning of profound presence. You are stepping into your power in a way that will redefine your identity for decades to come. Career and finances. The year brings a dynamic interplay of responsibility and expansion. While Pluto in your first house is giving you immense personal power, Saturn will be in your third house of communication for most of the year. This transit demands a disciplined, structured approach to how you learn and express yourself. It's time to get serious about your ideas. Jupiter's influence brings growth and luck at work. From June 2nd to October 31st, it transits your 6th house of employment, which can bring positive developments in your job or a new, more fulfilling role. Love and relationships. Your relationships will be transformed by the person you are becoming. With Pluto in your sign, you're no longer willing to compromise your authentic self. This may challenge existing partnerships, but it will ultimately lead to more honest connections. The big news for your love life arrives on October 31st when Jupiter enters Leo, your 7th house of partnership. This kicks off a year of incredible growth and blessing in your one-on-one relationships, making it a fantastic time for commitment. The annular solar eclipse on February 17th in your sign is a powerful new beginning, resetting your identity and how you show up in all your relationships. Health and wellness. On July 26th, the North Node of Destiny moves into your sign, marking the beginning of an 18-month period where your personal growth is the primary focus of the cosmos. This is your time to focus on yourself, your needs, and your path forward. This transit encourages you to invest in your physical and emotional well-being as a primary resource. Aquarius, 2026 is the year you claim your power. The universe is calling you to step into a new, more authentic version of yourself. While you will face new responsibilities, especially around your communication, the opportunities for personal and relational growth are immense. Embrace your transformation. Pisces, February 19th through March 20th. Pisces, your destiny is calling louder than ever in 2026. This is the year your beautiful, imaginative visions begin to take tangible shape. The stars are giving you not only creative sparks, but also the discipline to anchor them into real-world projects that can bring you stability and revenue. This is the year your dreams become your reality. Career and finances. The biggest story for you is the grand finale of Saturn's transit through your sign and the beginning of a new chapter. Saturn, the planet of structure, finishes its journey in Pisces in the first 6 weeks, then moves into Aries, your 2nd house of finances, on February 13th. This is a huge shift. You've spent years building a new identity. Now it's time to build a new financial foundation. The Saturn-Neptune conjunction on February 20th happens right on the border of your 1st and 2nd houses, signaling that it's time to make your dreams profitable. Your creative visions are abundant, and Saturn is here to help you give them financial form. Love and relationships. With the North Node of Destiny in your sign until July 26th, you are the main character in your own life. This is a time of major personal growth, which impacts all of your relationships. You are learning to put your needs first. The partial lunar eclipse in your sign on August 28th can bring a powerful emotional culmination, offering clarity on a key relationship or your own needs. You are looking for something real, not a fleeting fantasy. Health and wellness. Jupiter's journey through fellow water sign Cancer from June 2nd to October 31st brings immense luck and joy as it lights up your 5th house of creativity and fun. This is a golden period for your well-being, reminding you to prioritize play. With the North Node in Virgo in your 7th house, you're encouraged to release perfectionistic tendencies in your relationships, which will do wonders for your mental health. Pisces, 2026 is the year you become the master builder of your financial future. You have the vision, and now you have the discipline to make it real. Trust your creative instincts, commit to the work, and watch as your most cherished dreams take solid, profitable form. The overarching energy of 2026 is one of initiation and reinvention. This is a year where the cosmos is pushing all of us to bridge the gap between our dreams and our reality. It's a time to ground our spiritual truths in courageous, practical action. By embracing both the challenges and the opportunities with awareness, you can use these powerful planetary shifts to create a life that is truly aligned with your soul. I'm wishing you all the best for the transformative year ahead. If you enjoyed this forecast, please subscribe for more detailed monthly horoscopes. Don't forget to like this video and share your sun, moon, and rising signs in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching.